15 Stoic Tips for Mastering Yourself, Seneca's Way. Stoicism. As Seneca wisely said, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. In a world filled with distractions and challenges, mastering the mind is the ultimate tool for achieving true peace and fulfillment. The secret to growth is not controlling the chaos around us, but mastering the chaos within. On this channel, Stoic in Your Life, we delve into the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy, focusing on the timeless teachings of Seneca. His insights provide us with the tools to overcome life's difficulties and become the best version of ourselves. In this video, we explore 15 powerful Stoic tips that will guide you on your path to mastering yourself, unlocking your true potential, and achieving the inner peace we all seek. Let's embark on this transformation journey together. Number 1. Seek challenges. Challenges are not obstacles to avoid, but crucial stepping stones for personal growth, a principle at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Seneca wisely observed, "He who is brave is free," highlighting the liberating power of courage in the face of adversity. Challenges test our limits and reveal our inner strength, unlocking potential that often lies dormant without pressure. Modern Stoicism encourages us to view trials not as barriers, but as opportunities to reflect, learn, and grow, proving its timeless relevance in today's fast-paced world. Elon Musk's journey with SpaceX and Tesla exemplifies this philosophy. Musk faced countless failures, unsuccessful launches, financial crises, and harsh criticism. Yet his unwavering perseverance turned these challenges into opportunities to revolutionize industries. Like Musk, we all face moments of doubt and failure, but by confronting them head-on, we build resilience and learn to thrive amidst uncertainty. Stoicism teaches that adversity isn't just a test. It's a chance to cultivate persistence and courage, essential for navigating life's uncertainties. Challenges manifest in various forms: personal setbacks, professional struggles, or emotional trials. Though daunting, they are the crucibles where character is forged. Like a blade sharpened by friction, our mental and emotional fortitude grows stronger through adversity. Modern Stoicism reframes trials as paths to deeper fulfillment, encouraging us to step outside our comfort zones. Begin with small daily challenges, address procrastination, take on new skills, or engage in difficult conversations. Each step builds resilience and prepares us for larger trials, creating a mindset of continuous growth. Enduring challenges also instills patience and discipline. In a world seeking instant gratification, facing adversity helps us embrace effort and sacrifice as pathways to meaningful achievement. Marcus Aurelius expressed this beautifully: "What stands in the way becomes the way." Each obstacle is an opportunity to refine ourselves, guiding us toward self-mastery and revealing our true capabilities. Every challenge we face adds to our strength, helping us navigate life with purpose and determination. Avoiding adversity might offer short-term ease, but it ultimately leads to stagnation. Facing challenges, however, fuels growth and self-discovery. Modern Stoicism reminds us that trials are inevitable, and our response to them defines us. By transforming failure into a narrative of resilience, we shift our focus from seeking perfection to embracing the journey of improvement. The process is not about eliminating struggles, but about learning from them to become better, stronger, and freer. In everyday life, this means embracing discomfort with intention. Each choice to push forward, even when the path feels uncertain, prepares us for future challenges. Whether waking early to build discipline, addressing fears, or setting boundaries, these efforts shape habits that strengthen our character. The freedom we gain through courage and effort is a testament to our capacity to face life's trials head-on. The choice to embrace challenges and grow is ours to make. Modern Stoicism offers a timeless guide, reminding us that each trial is an opportunity for transformation. By facing adversity, we develop resilience, self-mastery, and fulfillment, turning obstacles into stepping stones for a better life. Seneca assures us, courage brings freedom, and with it the potential to realize our greatest selves. Let the wisdom of Stoicism inspire you to rise, proving that the only limits are the ones you allow to exist. Number 2, choose influences wisely. Life is a complex mosaic, its colors and patterns shaped by the people we meet, the environments we inhabit, and the ideas we embrace. We often overlook just how much these influences determine our thoughts, decisions, and even our futures. Seneca, the revered Stoic philosopher, gave us an enduring piece of advice. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. His words highlight a universal truth. Our surroundings have the power to either elevate or hinder us. Think of it this way. Your relationships, habits, and the content you consume are like the soil in which your character grows. Toxic friendships, destructive routines, or the numbing lure of endless social media scrolling can sap your energy, distort your priorities, and stunt your progress. In contrast, choosing influences that challenge you, inspire growth, and fill your life with meaning is akin to planting seeds in rich, fertile ground where they can thrive. Consider the story of Lena, a young entrepreneur striving to launch her business in a world full of distractions. Initially, Lena found herself drowning in negativity. Her social media feeds were filled with noise, comparisons, arguments, and superficial content. Many of her friends doubted her dreams, subtly discouraging her from pursuing what mattered most to her. It felt like she was spinning her wheels, going nowhere fast. Then, Lena made a deliberate decision to reclaim control over her influences. She began by decluttering her digital space, unfollowing accounts that drained her energy, and subscribing to podcasts and blogs that inspired and educated her. She distanced herself from relationships that stifled her ambition and sought out a local group of entrepreneurs who shared her values and passion. Over time, the effects were transformative. Lena became more focused, confident, and driven, and her business began to flourish. Her story is a testament to the power of consciously choosing the people and environments that shape our lives. In today's hyper-connected world, distractions seem to lurk around every corner, and the pull of negativity can feel relentless. But this is precisely why intentionality is essential. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are the people you surround yourself with encouraging your growth or subtly undermining it? Are the things you watch, read, and listen to expanding your mind or feeding complacency? Like Lena, you have the power to curate your influences, choosing mentors who uplift you, communities that align with your values, and habits that anchor you in purpose. These deliberate choices are what I call the Stoic secrets of growth, the art of thriving despite the chaos around you by focusing on what truly matters. Seneca's wisdom endures because it reminds us of our agency. We are not passive recipients of circumstance. We are active participants in creating the lives we want. The company we keep and the ideas we entertain are the foundations upon which our character is built. Choose influences that challenge you, expand your perspective, and support your aspirations. Curate your environment as an artist selects the perfect hues for a masterpiece. Remember, just as a plant requires fertile soil to flourish, you too need supportive and nourishing influences to reach your full potential. So let me ask you, are the people, habits, and environments in your life helping you grow? Or are they holding you back? The answer to this question might be the key to unlocking a new chapter of personal growth and fulfillment. Choose wisely, your future depends on it. Number 3, focus on your response. Life is filled with unpredictability, from major setbacks to the everyday irritations that test our patience. While we can't control these external events, we do have a powerful ability within us, the power to choose how we respond. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that self-mastery begins with this discipline. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, he observed, highlighting that our reactions and emotionally responses often create unnecessary suffering. By cultivating calm and clarity, we can approach even the most chaotic situations with wisdom and strength. This principle, central to ancient Stoicism, resonates with modern Stoicism, which encourages mindfulness and emotional regulation to navigate today's fast-paced world. Consider Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor who endured unimaginable suffering, but found freedom in his ability to choose his attitude. The last of the human freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, he said. His story reminds us that, while we may not control what happens to us, we can always control how we interpret and respond to it. By pausing before reacting impulsively, we can transform even the most difficult moments into opportunities for growth and strength. This is not just philosophical, it's scientific. Neuroscience shows that cultivating mindful awareness and interrupting automatic responses can rewire the brain, making us more resilient and adaptable. In practical terms, mastering your response starts with awareness. When you face criticism, setbacks, or annoyances, pause and observe your emotions without judgment. Ask yourself whether your reaction aligns with your values and long-term goals. If anger arises from a harsh comment, consider whether lashing out would serve you or whether a calm, thoughtful response better reflects your integrity. Over time, practicing this intentional reflection becomes second nature, helping you handle challenges with greater poise and resilience. In our modern world, where distractions and pressures are constant, this skill is more relevant than ever. Whether dealing with social media negativity, workplace stress, or personal disappointments, choosing to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively can be life-changing. This deliberate approach not only fosters inner peace, but also empowers you to focus on what truly matters. As Seneca wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By mastering your response, you gain a freedom that external circumstances can't take away. Reflect on the last time life tested you. Did your reaction reflect your best self, or did it leave you feeling regretful? Every moment presents a choice, and each thoughtful response brings you closer to a life of purpose and peace. This mindset lies at the heart of modern Stoicism, a practice that blends emotional intelligence with mindfulness to help us thrive in a complex world. While mastery over your reactions doesn't come overnight, each pause, reflection, and intentional choice strengthens your ability to rise above life's challenges. The next time you face a disappointment, a harsh word, or an unexpected trial, remember, you hold the power to decide your response. Will you let the world dictate your peace, or will you respond with wisdom and strength? The answer is yours to choose moment by moment. Number 4. Say yes to what matters. Time is the most precious and finite resource we possess, yet it is often squandered on distractions, trivial pursuits, and overcommitments. The way we choose to spend our time directly shapes the quality of our lives, making it vital to safeguard this irreplaceable asset. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, profoundly noted, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it," urging us to be intentional about how we allocate our time and energy. Modern Stoicism embraces this wisdom, reminding us to focus on what truly matters and let go of what doesn't. For overcommitment and lack of boundaries dilute our focus and drain our energy, leaving us unfulfilled. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, who attributed his monumental success not just to innovation, but to his disciplined ability to say no to countless distractions. He famously believed in focusing on a few transformative projects rather than spreading himself too thin, underscoring the importance of aligning one's time with core values and long-term goals. His example speaks to the power of intentionality and serves as a practical guide in today's fast-paced world, where distractions are abundant and the pressure to multitask is ever present. To apply this principle, start by identifying your priorities and understanding the hidden costs of saying yes to everything. Every commitment carries an opportunity cost, often pulling you away from activities that align with your purpose and values. Create a not-to-do list to accompany your goals, listing the distractions and unnecessary obligations you will intentionally avoid. This approach not only simplifies decision-making, but also preserves the energy needed for pursuits that bring true fulfillment. When faced with a request or task, pause and ask yourself, does this align with my values and goals, or is it pulling me in a direction I don't want to go? By doing so, you regain control over how you invest your time. Learning to say no to what doesn't matter is not an act of selfishness, but a declaration of self-respect and focus. It allows you to reserve your time for relationships, projects, and experiences that genuinely enrich your life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This powerful reminder of life's brevity emphasizes the importance of making every moment meaningful. When we waste time on distractions or pursuits that don't align with our values, we often find ourselves consumed by regret. On the other hand, time spent intentionally brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment that outweighs any fleeting satisfaction from aimless activity. Modern Stoicism teaches us that every choice about how we spend our time is, in essence, a decision about how we choose to live. By setting clear boundaries and intentionally aligning our actions with our priorities, we take control of our lives in a meaningful way. Imagine the freedom that comes from knowing that your days are dedicated to pursuits that truly matter to you. By saying no to what doesn't serve you, you create space to say yes to growth, connection, and purpose. Guarding your time isn't just about managing a schedule. It's about shaping a life that reflects your deepest values. The small, deliberate choices you make today, declining a task that doesn't align with your goals, carving out time for a loved one, or committing to a meaningful project, can set the foundation for a life lived intentionally and fully. In reclaiming control over your time, you reclaim the power to live on your own terms, aligned with the enduring wisdom of modern Stoicism, which reminds us that each moment is an opportunity to shape the life we truly want. What's the biggest challenge you faced recently, and how did you respond to it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Here are a few ways you might answer. I tackled it head-on and learned from it. I took a step back and reflected on my response, or I focused on what truly mattered and said no to distractions. Don't forget to watch till the end of the video, as the final 3 tips are packed with unexpected insights that will help you master yourself even more effectively. Number 5. Master yourself. Self-mastery is not about silencing your emotions, but learning to understand and guide them constructively. It is the art of knowing yourself so deeply that you can steer your thoughts, behaviors, and reactions, no matter what life throws your way. Seneca captured this essence of mastery perfectly, teaching that control begins from within, where your power lies in shaping your mind, not in allowing external events to dictate your life. This principle can be seen in modern champions like Michael Jordan, who mastered his emotions to deliver peak performances, even in the most intense situations. His focus, determination, and ability to stay calm under pressure transformed challenges into opportunities. Think about how you react when you're angry or stressed. Do you act impulsively, or can you pause and respond thoughtfully? This distinction defines the difference between being ruled by circumstances and taking charge of your life. To start mastering yourself, you must first identify your triggers. What makes you frustrated, anxious, or impatient? Once you see these patterns, you can begin to interrupt the cycle with wiser choices. Tools like mindfulness and journaling are invaluable in this process. When you practice mindfulness, you slow down and observe your emotions without judgment, which creates space to respond instead of reacting. Journaling, on the other hand, lets you reflect on your day, uncover habits that hold you back, and explore ways to improve. These practices are like mental workouts, strengthening your ability to maintain clarity and purpose in difficult moments. Imagine a situation where a colleague unfairly criticizes you. Without self-mastery, you might snap defensively, escalating the tension. But with mastery, you could take a breath, evaluate the situation calmly, and respond with grace. Each time you choose the latter, you take a step closer to becoming the driver of your destiny. Here's a relatable story. Rachel, a school teacher, found herself constantly overwhelmed by the demands of her job and personal life. She often lashed out at loved ones after particularly rough days. Realizing this pattern was harming her relationships, she decided to take action. Rachel began practicing mindfulness, taking 10 minutes each morning to meditate and center herself. She also started keeping a journal where she noted moments of emotional stress and how she responded. Over time, she noticed a transformation. Instead of snapping when students misbehaved or colleagues criticized her, she paused, reflected, and handled the situation calmly. By mastering her emotions, Rachel not only improved her relationships, but also found greater peace and confidence in her role as a teacher. Her story is a reminder that self-mastery isn't about perfection. It's about progress and persistence. When you master yourself, you free yourself from being at the mercy of external forces. You stop being a victim of circumstance and instead take control of your life's direction. This is one of the Stoic secrets Seneca left us, a blueprint for resilience and inner strength. Ask yourself, how often do you let emotions dictate your decisions? What would your life look like if you had the clarity and purpose to respond thoughtfully instead? Self-mastery doesn't happen overnight, but every small victory adds to your inner resolve. By owning your reactions, you unlock the potential to face challenges with courage and turn them into opportunities for growth. So, I leave you with this question. How will you take the first step toward mastering yourself today? The journey begins with a single choice. Will you make it? Number 6. Protect your time. Time is perhaps the most valuable resource we possess, yet it is also one of the easiest to squander. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, reminded us with his timeless words, "Do not allow yourself to be pulled in all directions." This wisdom highlights the importance of safeguarding our time in a world full of distractions. In today's society, we are constantly bombarded by trivial pursuits, from social media notifications to unproductive meetings, all of which can steal precious hours from our day. While these distractions may seem insignificant in the moment, they accumulate over time, preventing us from focusing on what truly matters. To live a purposeful life, we must be conscious of how we use our time, making intentional decisions about what deserves our attention. Modern Stoicism teaches us to value time as a finite and precious resource. Just like the ancient Stoics, we must learn to recognize distractions and avoid being swept away by them. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, exemplifies this discipline in his approach to time management. Buffett is known for fiercely protecting his schedule, choosing to invest his time only in activities that align with his long-term goals. He famously said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." By setting boundaries and saying no to trivial matters, Buffett ensures that his focus remains on what truly matters. This deliberate approach allows him to stay on track and avoid getting sidetracked by the noise of everyday life. Taking control of your time begins by identifying and eliminating habits that waste it. Whether it's scrolling aimlessly through social media, attending unproductive meetings, or constantly reacting to every email, these activities drain valuable time. The first step is to replace these habits with more meaningful actions. One practical method for managing time is time blocking, allocating specific periods of time for focused tasks. For example, if you have a personal project or goal, you could schedule uninterrupted time each day to work on it. During these blocks, avoid distractions like emails or phone notifications to ensure your focus remains sharp. Another effective tool is a prioritization matrix, which helps you assess the importance of tasks based on their urgency and significance. This matrix allows you to visualize which activities should take priority and which can be deferred, delegated, or even discarded. By aligning your tasks with your long-term goals, you can ensure that your time is spent on what truly adds value to your life. Arguably, the most difficult but essential step in protecting your time is learning to say no. This isn't about rejecting everything that doesn't directly serve your goals, but about making intentional choices that align with your values. Saying no can be challenging, especially when it involves turning down opportunities, tasks, or even social obligations that don't contribute to your growth. However, by doing so, you ensure that you have the space and energy to focus on what truly matters to you. Saying no is not an act of selfishness. Rather, it is an act of self-care, a way to reclaim control over your time and your life. As Henry David Thoreau once said, "It is not enough to be busy, so are the ants." The question is, what are we busy about? In our modern world, it is easy to feel busy, but being busy does not equate to being productive or purposeful. The essence of modern Stoicism lies in the conscious decision to spend time wisely, in a way that aligns with our core values and long-term aspirations. Every minute spent on activities that do not align with your goals is time lost forever, but every moment spent with purpose brings you closer to building the life you desire. By taking charge of your time and making deliberate choices about how you spend it, you are not just managing a schedule. You are shaping your life. Protecting. Your time is an act of reclaiming your freedom and aligning your daily actions with your deepest desires. The key to a fulfilling life lies in how we choose to spend our most limited resource. In the end, the choice is yours. How will you ensure that your time reflects your true values and brings you closer to your highest potential? Number 7. Do hard things first. Procrastination often arises from a deep-seated fear of difficulty, something that Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher, famously addressed when he said, "We are more often frightened than hurt." This profound observation underscores the tendency of our minds to exaggerate the obstacles in our path, making them seem far more daunting than they truly are. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and the anxiety that accompanies challenging tasks often paralyze us into inaction. The truth is, tackling hard tasks directly, particularly at the start of the day, not only propels you forward, but also unburdens your mind from the lingering stress of unfinished business. When you delay something difficult, it remains in the back of your mind, like an anchor dragging you down. But when you face it head-on, you liberate yourself, creating space for a more productive and peaceful day. The modern concept of eating the frog, which involves starting with the hardest task, draws heavily from this Stoic principle. By tackling your biggest challenge first thing, you experience a sense of accomplishment that fuels you for the rest of your day. Imagine waking up and diving into your most complex task, whether it's a difficult report, a major work project, or a personal goal you've been putting off. Once it's completed, you feel lighter, less burdened, and more in control. The momentum you build early in the day can help you approach subsequent tasks with greater focus and less stress. Conversely, postponing that difficult task often allows it to loom over you, subtly sapping your energy and hindering your ability to fully engage with other responsibilities. This Stoic approach is not just theoretical. It has been validated by successful individuals like Tim Ferriss, who has long championed the idea of addressing the hardest tasks first. Ferriss credits this practice for significantly enhancing his focus and productivity. By overcoming the most challenging tasks at the outset, you free up your mental energy and position yourself for efficiency, while also boosting your confidence and sense of achievement. This principle applies not only in business but in all areas of life, whether personal development, fitness goals, or even relationships. To integrate this principle into your daily life, begin each day by identifying the task that will require the most effort, focus, and attention. Whether it's something you've been avoiding or just a daunting responsibility, commit to tackling it first. Break it down into smaller, more manageable steps and take it one phase at a time. This strategy not only boosts your productivity but also strengthens your willpower over time. Each time you succeed in completing a hard task early in the day, you prove to yourself that you are capable of conquering even the most difficult challenges. Over time, this practice cultivates a deep sense of discipline, which becomes one of the cornerstones of personal growth and achievement. While the idea of starting with a difficult task might seem intimidating, the rewards are immense. Not only does it create a clear sense of accomplishment, but it also gives you the mental clarity to move forward in a calm, focused manner. In the chaos of modern life, where distractions are plentiful and time feels like an ever-shrinking resource, the ability to prioritize and tackle tough tasks early gives you an edge. Modern Stoicism teaches us that by embracing discomfort and difficult tasks head-on, we transform them into opportunities for growth and mastery. Reflecting on your current routine, ask yourself, are you ready to change your approach and begin each day by prioritizing the tasks that lead to true progress? By committing to this principle, you will unlock the potential to master your day, your work, and ultimately yourself, all while embodying the timeless wisdom of Seneca. Embracing this Stoic strategy is not just about productivity, it's about cultivating the mental resilience needed to thrive in today's demanding world. The confidence you build from completing the hardest task first will ripple across every aspect of your life, offering clarity, focus, and a sense of personal mastery. Number 8. Make others better. True self-improvement often comes not just from focusing on our own growth, but from helping others rise. This concept is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. As Seneca wisely stated, "No one can live happily who has regard to himself alone." The idea is clear. The true path to fulfillment is not found by simply chasing after our own desires, but through how we elevate those around us. By lifting others, we unlock deeper wisdom, empathy, and strength within ourselves. It's in serving others that we often discover our true purpose. Take Nelson Mandela as a powerful example. Mandela dedicated his life to uplifting and empowering others, believing that the liberation and betterment of his people were the keys to a meaningful life. His actions weren't driven by selfish ambition, but by a deep commitment to the welfare of those he served. And in doing so, Mandela found a profound sense of purpose that transcended personal gain. His life serves as a reminder that helping others achieve their potential can lead to the fulfillment of our own. In a similar vein, consider the role of teachers in our society. Educators are constantly refining their knowledge and skills, not for their own benefit, but to better guide and shape the lives of their students. Every lesson taught, every question answered, every challenge overcome by a student becomes a reflection of the teacher's own growth. Teachers learn as much from their students as students do from them. It's a mutually beneficial process that strengthens both parties, showcasing how helping others grow can lead to our own growth. Now think about your own life. There are countless ways in which you can contribute to the growth and success of others. You don't have to be a world leader or a teacher to make an impact. Simple actions such as mentoring a colleague, offering advice to someone facing challenges, or volunteering for a cause that matters to you, all create ripples of positive change. These acts may seem small on the surface, but they build your leadership skills, enhance your emotional intelligence, and strengthen your interpersonal connections. The more you help others, the more you grow yourself. This idea connects deeply with the Stoic principle of living for the greater good. It encourages us to look beyond our own personal desires and focus on the well-being of others. When we shift our perspective to contribute to the greater good, not only do we improve the lives of others, but we also inspire ourselves to aim higher. In helping others grow, we give ourselves the chance to evolve into better versions of who we are. How can you contribute to someone else's success today? What small action can you take to inspire growth in someone around you? And how might that spark of growth in another person ultimately inspire you to reach new heights in your own life? When we lift others up, we don't just change their world, we change ours as well. The concept of helping others to grow speaks to the Stoic secrets that are often hidden in plain sight. Growth and fulfillment are not only about personal development, but about how we impact those around us. Think of the many times you've been inspired by someone else's kindness or mentorship. When we see someone else help others, it sparks something inside us. That's the ripple effect in action. As you reflect on your day, take note of how your actions might positively influence others. Your contribution doesn't have to be grandiose. Every kind word, every piece of advice, every moment of support can create a profound impact. True self-mastery often comes not from dominating over others, but by mastering the ability to help them uncover their own potential. The more you elevate others, the more you elevate yourself. The real power lies not just in your own growth, but in how you help others grow with you. Are you ready to take control of your life and master yourself? Comment yes if you're committed to self-mastery, or comment 1 if you're ready to start the journey today. And make sure to watch until the end of the video. There are more insightful tips waiting for you, which will offer some truly surprising perspectives. Number 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of gratitude not just for life's blessings but also for its challenges, which teach us resilience and wisdom. In today's world, where we're often caught in the endless chase for more, practicing gratitude helps us find peace by anchoring us in the present. It encourages us to appreciate simple joys like a warm conversation, a quiet moment, or the wisdom gained from overcoming difficulties. As Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack, is a core principle of modern Stoicism and a remedy for dissatisfaction. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, exemplified gratitude, even in adversity. He viewed setbacks not as failures but as opportunities for growth and innovation. Jobs understood that challenges were essential to success, and by embracing gratitude for them, he turned obstacles into stepping stones. His approach mirrors Seneca's teachings, where adversity is seen as a valuable teacher rather than something to be avoided. In a world that often pushes us to achieve more, Jobs reminds us that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating wealth or status, but from appreciating what we have and learning from past experiences. To incorporate gratitude into your life, try keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for, whether they are small, like a comforting cup of coffee, or significant, like a meaningful conversation. This simple practice rewires your mindset, shifting your focus from what's missing to what's already present in your life. Over time, you'll notice that gratitude not only brightens your mood, but also helps build resilience. This doesn't mean that challenges will disappear, but it enables you to approach them with a mindset rooted in positivity. Gratitude also frees us from envy and dissatisfaction. In a society driven by comparison and competition, we often feel unfulfilled by what we lack. Practicing gratitude helps us realize that contentment isn't about having everything, but appreciating what we already have. As the Stoics taught, true wealth lies in inner peace, not external possessions. When we cultivate gratitude, we cultivate peace of mind, recognizing that we are enough as we are. In modern life, where stress and uncertainty are common, gratitude is particularly valuable. By focusing on the present moment, we can reduce the impact of external pressures. Gratitude shifts our attention from striving for the next big thing to appreciating the value of small, everyday moments. This simple habit can create space for contentment to grow, showing us that happiness doesn't come from external achievements, but from appreciating the present. As you practice gratitude regularly, you'll notice how it transforms your perception of the world. The more you focus on what you have, the less you'll feel the need for more. Gratitude builds emotional resilience, helping you face challenges with positivity and a sense of abundance. It brings perspective, reminding you that even in difficult moments, there's always something to be grateful for. By embracing this practice, we open ourselves to deeper fulfillment and inner peace. Take a moment today to reflect on what you're grateful for. Whether it's a small victory or a quiet moment of reflection, acknowledging what you have can help you build a lifelong practice of gratitude. As you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, you'll find that your life becomes richer, not in material things, but in perspective and peace. By following Seneca's advice and embracing gratitude, we can live more fulfilling lives, aligned with the principles of modern Stoicism. What are you grateful for today? Number 10. Embrace learning. At the core of personal and professional development lies the concept of continuous learning. This is a truth deeply understood by Seneca, who once wrote, "While we teach, we learn." This profound insight reminds us that learning is not a one-time event, but a dynamic and perpetual process. In a world where change is inevitable and constant, the ability to learn, whether through reading, reflection, or experience, becomes not only a tool for personal enrichment, but also a key to overcoming the challenges that life inevitably presents. Every step we take in expanding our knowledge adds clarity, broadens our perspective, and strengthens our resolve, helping us navigate both everyday struggles and larger life decisions. For instance, consider Bill Gates, one of the most successful and influential individuals in the modern world. Gates has long been a proponent of reading, devoting hours each day to consuming books and articles on a wide range of topics. His unwavering curiosity and commitment to learning have been instrumental in his success, demonstrating that the quest for knowledge is crucial to achieving enduring greatness. However, learning is not limited to formal education or books. Life itself is a teacher, and its lessons often come in unexpected forms. Through our mistakes, our triumphs, and the rich conversations we have with others. In this sense, we are never truly finished learning. Each experience, whether it's a success or a failure, carries valuable lessons that shape our growth and expand our horizons. Modern Stoicism, with its focus on self-reflection and personal development, strongly encourages the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It teaches us that we must approach every challenge, every setback, and every success as an opportunity to learn and grow. Rather than viewing failure as a defeat, we are encouraged to see it as a stepping stone to greater wisdom. This shift in mindset can be liberating, when we no longer fear making mistakes, but instead view them as natural and essential parts of the learning process. We become more resilient and adaptable. The path to mastering ourselves requires the constant development of new skills and insights, and this begins with an intentional commitment to learning. To embrace this lifelong journey of learning, make it a point to set aside time each day to read, take courses, or explore new skills that excite you. Whether it's learning a new language, pursuing a hobby, or diving deeper into your professional expertise, each new piece of knowledge you acquire enriches your life. Moreover, seek out mentors who can guide you and engage with communities that challenge you to think critically and expand your understanding. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow, and always be curious, asking questions and seeking answers. With the vast array of resources available today, there has never been a better time to commit to learning as a lifelong pursuit. In our increasingly connected world, knowledge is at our fingertips, and it is up to us to use it to build a better future. Through learning, you gain far more than just information. You gain the ability to think critically, make informed decisions, and create a life filled with purpose. The more you learn, the more you discover that there is always something new to explore, which makes the process of learning feel like an endless journey of self-discovery and growth. The pursuit of knowledge brings freedom. It frees you from ignorance and opens the door to possibilities you might not have considered. Are you ready to invest in lifelong learning, to keep expanding your knowledge, and to commit to your own growth and development? By embracing the power of learning, you will not only enrich your own life but also inspire those around you. This commitment to continual growth is essential for mastering yourself in the context of modern Stoicism, which emphasizes wisdom, resilience, and the pursuit of self-improvement as lifelong goals. The journey of learning is transformative, and by embarking on it, you take control of your destiny, making the most of every opportunity to evolve into the best version of yourself. Number 11. Embrace vulnerability. We often view vulnerability as a weakness, something to hide or shield from others. But what if it were the key to unlocking your true strength? Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, teaches us that accepting our flaws and challenges is not a sign of weakness but an essential part of personal growth. In fact, embracing vulnerability can be one of the most powerful things you do for yourself. Renowned researcher Brené Brown has explored this idea deeply, showing how vulnerability fosters courage, connection, and authenticity. She emphasizes that it's only when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, when we acknowledge our fears and imperfections, that we open ourselves up to true connection with others. Vulnerability frees us from the heavy weight of perfectionism and allows us to build relationships that are real, grounded in trust and understanding. Think of it like this. When you open up about your struggles, you give others permission to do the same. By sharing your own experiences, you create a space for others to feel seen and heard, and in doing so, you build a sense of mutual strength. This is where true resilience begins, not by pretending to be invincible, but by facing your fears head-on, learning from them, and becoming stronger because of them. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. How often do you hide parts of yourself out of fear of judgment? How often do you avoid difficult emotions because you're afraid of being vulnerable? It's natural to want to protect ourselves from pain, but avoiding vulnerability can actually hold us back from experiencing the fullness of life. Instead of running from discomfort, try sitting with your emotions, understanding where they come from, and using that understanding to grow. Whether it's journaling about your fears, confiding in a trusted friend, or simply allowing yourself to feel what you feel without shame, these small acts of vulnerability can unlock incredible personal power. Consider someone like Elon Musk, who is often seen as a visionary in the tech world. While he's known for his bold ideas and ambitious ventures, he's also shared his fears and struggles, such as the uncertainty he faced with his companies during the early years. Musk has spoken about the emotional toll that comes with launching ambitious projects, and by acknowledging those fears, he not only grows as a person, but also inspires others to push forward despite their own challenges. His vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a source of his strength. In your own life, how can you start embracing vulnerability? How can you shift your perspective on vulnerability to see it not as something to avoid, but as a tool for growth and deeper connection? Embracing vulnerability isn't about being perfect or constantly putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. It's about being honest with yourself and others, allowing space for growth and accepting that flaws are part of the human experience. The Stoic secrets show us that true strength lies in our ability to face our vulnerabilities, reflect on them, and use them as stepping stones for personal growth. By embracing vulnerability, we open the door to authenticity, courage, and emotional resilience, all of which allow us to navigate life with a deeper sense of purpose and connection. So, what small step can you take today to embrace vulnerability and unlock your true strength? Number 12. Build resilience. Resilience is one of the most essential qualities we can develop in life, and it's rooted in the ability to rise stronger after facing adversity. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, "The greater the difficulty, the greater the glory." This speaks to the idea that life's challenges are not only inevitable, but are also integral to our personal growth. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. Rather, it's about approaching difficulties with courage, determination, and the understanding that each struggle holds the potential for valuable lessons. In modern Stoicism, this concept is central, as the philosophy encourages us to embrace adversity as a natural part of the human experience and an opportunity to develop strength. Nelson Mandela's life is a powerful modern example of resilience. After 27 years in prison, Mandela emerged not only undaunted but a symbol of forgiveness, strength, and transformation. He demonstrated that resilience is not just about enduring hardship, but also about using it as fuel for change, both personal and social. His ability to turn personal suffering into a force for good exemplifies the essence of resilience as described by Seneca. Facing hardship head-on and emerging stronger and wiser. Building resilience starts with shifting our perspective on adversity. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles to avoid, we can begin to see them as opportunities for growth. This shift in mindset allows us to approach life's uncertainties with a greater sense of purpose and control. In practical terms, resilience is something we can cultivate daily. Habits like mindfulness help us stay grounded during stressful times, while physical fitness strengthens both our bodies and our minds, preparing us to endure challenges with greater stamina. Taking time to reflect on past difficulties and the lessons learned from them further sharpens our ability to face new hardships with confidence. Resilience is also built through celebrating small victories. Each time we overcome a challenge, no matter how minor it may seem, we reinforce the belief in our own strength. These small wins create momentum, making it easier to confront larger obstacles in the future. As the Stoics taught, resilience is not simply about enduring pain or difficulty, but about transforming it. Every setback we face offers an opportunity to learn, grow, and become more adaptable. Each trial is like a muscle being stretched, and, just like physical training, the more we face and overcome adversity, the stronger we become. Modern life, with its fast-paced nature and constant changes, often presents challenges that can seem overwhelming. However, when we embrace these challenges as opportunities to practice resilience, we build the emotional and mental fortitude necessary to navigate life's unpredictability. By reframing our setbacks as stepping stones rather than barriers, we become more equipped to handle future uncertainties with greater confidence and peace. In your own life, think about how you can cultivate resilience. How can you shift your perspective on challenges to see them as opportunities rather than burdens? What habits can you build that will support your mental and physical endurance, helping you bounce back from setbacks? The process of building resilience is ongoing, and while there will always be difficult moments ahead, developing the tools and mindset to face them with strength will make you more adaptable and capable of thriving, no matter what comes your way. As Seneca reminds us, it is in adversity that we find our true potential for growth and strength. Resilience is not just a trait, it's a practice that, when nurtured, transforms us into individuals capable of navigating life's uncertainties with unwavering courage and purpose. Are you ready to embrace the Stoic secrets and change your life? Comment with one of the following statements if it resonates with you. I commit to embracing gratitude, or I commit to learning from life's challenges, or I am ready to strengthen my resilience and mindset. I encourage you to watch the entire video. There's a lot more wisdom to come, and the last 3 tips are especially helpful. Trust me, they will surprise you and take your self-mastery journey to the next level. Number 13. Reflect often. Reflection is a cornerstone of personal growth, offering a crucial opportunity to examine your actions, understand your motivations, and ensure they are in harmony with your values. As Seneca wisely put it, "What have I done today? What could I have done better?" This simple yet profound question encourages a deep, daily assessment of your choices, enabling you to constantly refine and align your actions. In a similar vein, Abraham Lincoln, one of history's greatest leaders, made reflection a regular part of his routine, reflecting on his decisions each night. This practice, though centuries apart, shares the same fundamental idea: that regular, deliberate reflection can help you identify patterns in your behavior, learn from your mistakes, and adjust course before minor issues spiral into larger problems. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the rush of daily tasks, often neglecting to pause and consider whether the way we are living aligns with our deeper goals. That's where reflection becomes invaluable. By dedicating just a few minutes each evening to reflect on the day's events, you begin to develop a clearer understanding of your progress, successes, and areas for improvement. This is not a process of self-criticism, but of self-awareness, a practice of asking, "What went well today? What could I have done differently?" By examining your actions in this way, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses, enabling you to make better decisions moving forward. This practice of reflection fosters a sense of intentionality, allowing you to live more purposefully rather than simply reacting to life's challenges. Reflection helps you stay grounded, ensuring that your actions are always aligned with your values, something that modern Stoicism advocates as a means of mastering the self. Moreover, taking time to reflect at the end of each day offers a valuable opportunity for emotional processing, helping you manage stress and release any lingering frustrations. Over time, this habit cultivates resilience and emotional intelligence, as it encourages a deeper understanding of how your thoughts, actions, and emotions are interconnected. In practical terms, this means setting aside a few moments each evening to journal, ask yourself important questions, and truly listen to your inner voice. As you engage in this process, you will naturally build a stronger sense of self-awareness, which is essential for continuous growth. It may feel difficult at first to slow down and reflect amidst your busy life, But the clarity and perspective gained from this practice will ultimately help you make more thoughtful decisions and stay true to your long-term goals. In modern life, where distractions and responsibilities often pull us in many directions, reflection ensures that you remain focused on what truly matters. It becomes a tool for honing your focus, fine-tuning your behavior, and ensuring that you remain aligned with the person you want to become. By taking time each day to reflect, you unlock the potential to be more intentional in your actions, leading to more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. The practice of reflection is an essential part of modern Stoicism, teaching us to evaluate our actions thoughtfully and consistently, rather than reacting impulsively to the world around us. How will you incorporate reflection into your daily routine? By doing so, you not only master yourself in the way of Stoicism, but also create the space needed to align your actions with your values and long-term aspirations. Number 14. Strengthen your mindset. A strong mindset is the bedrock upon which we build our ability to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, encouraged us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. By doing so, we free ourselves from unnecessary mental clutter and emotional turmoil. When we let go of the need to control every outcome, we create space for clarity and calm. This principle fosters emotional resilience, enabling us to approach challenges with a level head, respond with wisdom, and not be swayed by external circumstances. In today's fast-paced world, having a clear, strong mindset isn't just beneficial, it's essential. Take Bill Gates, for example. Despite his massive success, Gates has faced numerous failures along the way. But instead of being defeated by them, he embraces these setbacks as valuable lessons that fuel his growth. This mindset, seeing failures not as roadblocks but as opportunities to learn, has been a key factor in his ability to continuously innovate and adapt. So how can you cultivate this type of mindset? It starts with simple practices such as gratitude. When you begin each day by appreciating what you have, it shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Gratitude opens the door to positive thinking, allowing you to reframe challenges in a more empowering light. Another powerful tool is self-discipline. By committing to small daily actions, whether it's sticking to a workout routine, completing a project, or focusing on a goal, you train your mind to stay on track even when distractions arise. Self-discipline strengthens your mental clarity, making it easier to stay calm under pressure. Positive reframing is also a key element. When you encounter a setback, instead of seeing it as a failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I use this experience to grow? Shifting your perspective like this allows you to turn even difficult situations into opportunities for growth. Think about the times you've faced challenges. Have you let those moments define you, or have you used them to strengthen your resolve? Each difficulty is an opportunity to build mental fortitude, just as a muscle grows stronger through consistent use. Imagine stepping out of your comfort zone, consistently challenging yourself to try new things and overcome fears. This regular practice of confronting discomfort will build a resilient mindset, preparing you for even bigger challenges down the road. Embrace these uncomfortable moments because they are the ones that shape your character and enhance your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. A strong mindset doesn't mean you won't face adversity. It means you'll face it with confidence. By embracing the Stoic secrets of focusing on what you can control, practicing gratitude, and consistently challenging yourself, you equip yourself with the mental tools to thrive. The true strength of your mindset lies in your ability to transform setbacks into stepping stones and to face the unpredictable nature of life with calm assurance. Are you ready to fortify your mental strength? How will you use today's challenges as opportunities to build resilience and improve your mindset? When you focus on what you can control and embrace the power of positive thinking, you unlock your full potential, setting yourself up for success in every area of life. Number 15. Live your values. Living your values is the cornerstone of a fulfilling and meaningful life. guiding every decision and action with integrity and purpose. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized that living authentically, by staying true to one's core beliefs, leads to inner peace and fulfillment. Without a clear understanding of what we stand for, life can become chaotic, and we risk losing ourselves in the pursuit of shallow goals. In today's fast-paced world, this ancient wisdom is even more relevant. People often get swept up in societal expectations, forgetting to ask themselves, am I living in a way that reflects my deepest values? To live authentically, we need self-awareness and the courage to make choices that align with our beliefs, even when it's difficult. Icons like Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela exemplified this principle. Despite immense struggles and sacrifices, both men remained committed to justice, peace, and equality. Their unwavering commitment to their values made them symbols of moral integrity, showing us that living by our values requires more than just occasional alignment. It demands a steadfast dedication to what is right, regardless of obstacles. In modern Stoicism, living according to your values is an ongoing process of self-reflection and courageous action. It begins by identifying the principles that matter most to you. What do you stand for? What guides your decisions in life? Once you've identified your core values, take time to evaluate if your actions reflect them. Are your decisions aligned with your beliefs, or are you compromising them for convenience or external pressures? This self-examination is essential for ensuring that you remain authentic in all aspects of your life. For instance, if you value integrity, are you honest in your personal and professional dealings? If you value kindness, do you show compassion to others, especially in difficult situations? Living your values often requires choosing the more challenging path, which may not always be the easiest or most popular, but will ultimately bring greater peace and satisfaction. Living by your values also nurtures self-confidence and a deeper sense of meaning. When we act in alignment with our beliefs, we feel grounded and certain of our choices, which leads to pride and fulfillment. On the other hand, when our actions contradict our values, we experience discomfort and disconnection from our true selves. This inner conflict can lead to dissatisfaction, as we know we are not being true to who we are. The Stoics taught that true contentment comes from living virtuously, acting in a way that reflects our authentic selves. By making values-based decisions, we strengthen our character and integrity, which form the foundation of a purposeful life. In today's world, where distractions and pressures often push us to conform to external expectations, staying true to our values is one of the most powerful ways to maintain a sense of direction. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To be truly free, we must control our actions and align them with our values, not with the ever-changing expectations of others. Living according to your values also helps you avoid the trap of constantly seeking approval or trying to fit into societal molds that don't reflect who you are. When you live authentically, you no longer need external validation because you know you are true to yourself. This inner peace and authenticity bring real fulfillment. This process involves regular self-reflection and a willingness to adjust when necessary. It's about proactively choosing the path that resonates most with your deepest beliefs, rather than reacting to external pressures. As you align more closely with your values, your life will become richer and more meaningful, as your actions are driven by a clear understanding of what truly matters to you, not by fleeting desires or societal expectations. In a world full of challenges and change, living by your values acts as a stabilizing force. It serves as a guide, helping you navigate uncertainties with confidence and integrity. Every decision you make becomes a reaffirmation of who you are and what you stand for, and each day is an opportunity to live with more purpose. Living your values may not always be easy, but it is always worthwhile. Through steadfast dedication to our beliefs, we find peace, fulfillment, and growth, becoming stronger, more resilient individuals as the Stoics intended. So what are your core values and how will you ensure your actions align with them today? Living in accordance with your values is not a one-time choice, but an ongoing practice that shapes the life you want to lead. It's a powerful way to cultivate meaning, integrity, and purpose amidst life's uncertainties. Thank you for joining us on this journey through 15 Stoic tips for mastering yourself, Seneca's way. Remember, self-mastery is a continuous process, built on intentionality and persistence. By applying these Stoic principles, you can face life's challenges with wisdom, resilience, and strength. Start today. Take small, deliberate steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. Curate your influences, manage your time wisely, and let Stoic philosophy be the guiding force in your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life. And make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos filled with more insights to help you live a purposeful life. See you next time.